Shout out to God, you heard me? First things first. SunsetSherb speaking. And today we're gonna get into the story of Joseph. I drew up a little summary so I don't take too long of you guys' time. Alright. The title of this one is Joseph, a tapestry of betrayal, redemption, and providence. Joseph, the favorite son of Jacob, found himself at the epicenter of a dramatic family saga. His dreams of future dominance over his brothers, coupled with his father's evident partiality, ignited a smoldering fire of jealousy within them. This toxic brew eventually erupted into a heinous act of betrayal. So, seizing an opportunity when Joseph was sent to check on their flocks, the brothers hatched a sinister plot. They cast him into a desolate pit, their initial intent being to end his life. However, a glimmer of mercy, or perhaps a more cunning plan, emerged from Judah, who proposed selling Joseph into slavery to a passing Ishmaelite caravan. To deceive their father, they dipped Joseph's colorful coat in the blood of a goat, creating a harrowing illusion of a fatal encounter with a wild beast. The narrative then shifts to Egypt, where Joseph endures a crucible of trials. Enslavement and imprisonment became his companions, yet his character remains steadfast. His exceptional wisdom and ability to interpret dreams eventually propel him to the pinnacle of power as second in command to Pharaoh. A dramatic twist unfolds as the famine ravages Canaan, or should I, or is it Canaan, forcing Joseph's brothers to seek sustenance in Egypt. Unwittingly, they find themselves at the mercy of their long lost brother, now a powerful ruler. Joseph, recognizing them instantly, orchestrates a series of tests to gauge their character and repentance. Through these trials, Joseph demonstrates remarkable restraint and foresight. He chooses forgiveness over retribution, ultimately revealing his identity and welcoming his brothers with open arms. His story is a poignant exploration of human nature marked by the depths of betrayal and the heights of redemption. It serves as a powerful testament to the enduring nature of family bonds and the mysterious workings of divine providence. And personally, I can kind of resonate to that story because I have brothers, but all my life it's like I've been cast in the shadows, and people always think, "Oh, he got it made. He's privileged." All this jealousy that I never could understand all my life. And I think that if the opportunity presented itself, my two oldest brothers might do the same thing to me that they did to Joseph. And being into my 30s now, like I'm to that point in life where like shit, I'm my own man now. Like I'm not worried about begging for my brothers anymore. Focus on my own goals. You know, build myself up, even if they were secretly working against me, unbeknownst to me, like they were against Joseph. You know. Now let's delve a little deeper into Joseph's journey through adversity. After being sold into slavery, Joseph found himself in Egypt, the land of the Pharaoh. His life took a dramatic turn from favorite son to lowly servant. Despite his circumstances, his character and abilities shone through. His master, Potiphar, I hope I'm saying it correctly, recognized his intelligence and integrity, eventually placing him in charge of his entire household. However, a new trial awaited Joseph. Potiphar's wife, captivated by Joseph's beauty, made advances towards him. When he steadfastly refused her, she falsely accused him of attempted rape. This led to Joseph's imprisonment. Even in the confines of a prison cell, Joseph's reputation for wisdom preceded him. The chief cupbearer and baker, both imprisoned for offenses against the Pharaoh, had strange dreams. Joseph, through divine inspiration, interpreted these dreams accurately. As he predicted, the cupbearer was restored to his position while the baker was executed. 2 years later, the cupbearer finally remembered Joseph and mentioned him to Pharaoh, who was plagued by troubling dreams. Summoned to the palace, Joseph astounded Pharaoh with his ability to interpret the dreams of portents and of 7 years of abundance, followed by 7 years of famine. Recognizing Joseph's exceptional wisdom, Pharaoh appointed him second in command, granting him authority over all of Egypt. The famine and the reunion. As Joseph had foretold, a severe famine gripped the land of Egypt and spread to neighboring regions, including Canaan. Driven by hunger, Jacob sent his sons, including Benjamin, to Egypt to buy grain. Unbeknownst to him, their brother was now the powerful viceroy. When Joseph's brothers arrived, he recognized them immediately but feigned ignorance. He subjected them to a series of trials, testing their character and repentance. The climax of this emotional drama came when he accused them of being spies and demanded they bring their youngest brother, Benjamin, as proof of their honesty. After much anguish, Jacob agreed to send Benjamin, and the brothers returned to Egypt. Upon their arrival, Joseph orchestrated a plan to keep Benjamin with him, testing his brothers' love for their youngest sibling. When they refused to leave without Benjamin, Joseph could no longer contain his emotions. He revealed his identity, and the brothers were overwhelmed with shock and remorse. Joseph assured them that he bore no ill will and that God had orchestrated these events for a greater purpose. He invited his family to settle in Egypt, where he would provide for them during the famine and the years to come. When Jacob, their aged father, finally arrived, he was reunited with his beloved son after a long separation. The story of Joseph concludes on a note of reconciliation, forgiveness, and divine providence. His journey from betrayed son to powerful ruler is a testament to the complexities of human relationships and the ultimate triumph of God's plan. I can highly resonate. Definitely one of my more favorite stories out of the Bible. The theme of forgiveness in Joseph's story. Let's let's explore the powerful theme of forgiveness in Joseph's life. Joseph's story is a profound exploration of forgiveness. Betrayed and sold into slavery by his own brothers, he endured immense suffering. Yet, when he was reunited with them Instead of seeking revenge, he chose compassion and reconciliation. His words, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good to bring it to pass, as it is this day, to save many people alive," encapsulate the essence of his forgiveness. This act of grace not only transformed his relationship with his brothers, but also paved the way for the survival of his family and countless others during the famine. Joseph's forgiveness serves as a powerful example of how to overcome adversity and turn pain into purpose. It's a testament to the transformative power of empathy and understanding. You know, such a great story. You know, it definitely reminds me of, in a way, like of how things are with me and my two other brothers. Because right now in life, like, I do not trust them dudes. I don't talk to them. I don't go around them. You know, there's like a point in life, like you be so tired of the jealousy. It's like I just want to do my own thing. We always say rest in peace. Like whenever our people transition, whether through an act of God or violence, I want to live in peace also. And the email is up here for any topics and suggestions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Uh, I'll be looking out for much more content to bring you all. And I'll just wrap this thing up. See you guys on the next one.